Hello everyone. Welcome to another Inner Life one-on-one video. In this video, I'm going to make it a short and sweet video. Um, Eligio keeps Nature Boy, Baba G now. Um, he constantly always talk about him being a prisoner before or been in jail, been in prison. And I remember something, and I'm going to show it at the end of this video. And it's going to tell you why that's a big lie. Why it is a huge lie what he's saying. He's doing what most guys like him does when he gets out, when people are watching him, is to make himself look like he's better than he is. Think he can handle himself better than he can. So, anyways, like his brother said that he was in and out of jail, but no prison time. He never did prison time, but he still keeps repeating that. Okay, no matter what people uncover on him, he still repeats this lie. Anyways, do me a favor, like and subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's hear this man. He disrespects Eligio. Eligio acts like like he's very docile, but then trying to show like he's a big man or something at the same time. But this guy's threatening him. So let's see what happened. And he didn't really threaten him. He threatened him, but he didn't do it on his own. He didn't call up and say, "Hey, I'm going to kill you" or anything. Eligio pushed him into those words. So, anyways, here we go.
Respect you for a minute. Let me ask you a question, right? You call yourself a man, right? Yeah. I know you got some kids, right? Yeah. Now, you got a daughter, right? I don't know how old she is, but you got a daughter, right? Yeah. How would you feel when your daughter got older and somebody choke slammed your daughter? How would you feel? Okay. Number one. All right, I'm listening. You a man, right? Nuh-uh. Just answer the question. You are. I want to ask. I'm asking. You can't answer a question with a question. I don't want to hang up on you. Either we gonna have an educated, intellectual. We gonna have an educated conversation. I'm gonna answer your question. You can't answer a question with a question. I'm gonna answer your question, man. I'm gonna answer your question. If you answer my question, your question will be answered. I said you a man, right? 100%. All right, so you a man. Now, did you see me choke slam Eliana? No, but somebody else saw you. No. I'm not. Somebody else saw you that know everything that's going on in that house. I'm not done answering the question, Aki. You a man, right? 100%. I already said that. All right. Did you see me as a man choke slam Eliana? No, I didn't see it. Wait. Somebody that was there saw it. Now where I'm from. Where you from, nigga? You from New York? You from Harlem? I'm from New York. Listen, you don't act like a Harlem nigga. Listen, come on. You don't act like a Harlem dude. You don't. The conversation. You don't act like a Harlem dude. You act like a bitch ass nigga because you always running off with niggas. You always hiding from motherfuckers. You don't want to give out your location with motherfuckers. Give out your motherfucking location because I'm 2 hours away from your motherfucking ass. Give out your location. Okay. Give it out, nigga. Where I'm from. Give it out. Give out your location. And then where the fuck you at? And then where I'm from, right? Okay, where you from? You from Harlem. Yeah, we know that. Niggas in Harlem get killed too. So you gonna kill me? If I give I'll kill you and all them bitch ass niggas over there. Okay, so you gonna kill me and all you and all them bitch ass niggas you with, nigga. And all y'all motherfuckers can die. And I put that on everything. And then what? Y'all just be some dead motherfuckers and it won't be no more carbonation. And then what? And then what? I already answered it. Then what? Y'all will be dead. And then what you gonna do? run away and laugh. Cause I got rid of all y'all bitch ass niggas. And you gonna live your life. I sure the fuck am. Oh, okay. You sound mad, man. You's a coward bitch ass nigga. You don't know. Now you can go ahead and hang up on my ass. I don't know. See you later, bitch. Listen. Real men don't move like that, dogs. Number one, real men don't move like that. What I was gonna say is, did you see me do that to her? He said no. Do I know you? I don't know you. Why are you so emotional about a nigga you don't know? Obviously, you in your feelings. You're not a real nigga. You're not a real man, because at the end of the day, guess what? I don't watch other men. Real men don't watch other men. And you never seen me do it. You only heard that I did it.
So there you have it. He just danced around the conversation. He never answered the question. And Eligio gonna mess around and get himself some fire on his butt, because see, he think he can mess with everybody the way he's doing it. You know, he's he knows, and we all know from seeing him over the years, that that man scare him, so he didn't get real bad on him, okay, like he do everybody else. So, he don't want that man to really bring anything to him. And by the way, it still kind of looks like he's in California. Don't look like he left California. He might be, when he goes to Vegas and all that other stuff. Vegas is very close to California, and California is, I think you can do a few hour drive to go to Vegas. People do it all the time, and just to go to Vegas, just to go and gamble, and also all those little excursions they're doing, showing them pictures when they're out and about. That's California has a lot of attractions, so you find those kind of things going on in California. But anyways, he's oh, and I didn't get to the point yet about the let me get to the point about him saying, he's been in prison or something. So that's the whole point of this here. Um, One day this boy, he just, he did say that that was the reason he left America in the first place. It's because he felt like somebody was going to kill him, or he was going to kill someone. And that's why he went to the jungle in the first place. Okay? So, anyways, hold on.
Me do it. You only heard that I did it. And you wanted to kill me. I don't think you want to kill me. I think you like me, man. I think you admire me, man. I don't think somebody with a head on their shoulder. As a man, I'm a man. I know I'm a man, right? Number one, I don't watch another man that I don't like. I don't want. If a nigga ain't hurt my immediate family, you ain't touched my nothing that I ain't got no beef with you. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I ain't looking for no trouble, but I ain't taking no shit. You feel what I'm saying? So all that getting on here saying I would kill you and incriminating yourself, and that's weirdo shit. First of all, I ain't that emotional about no nigga and what he doing in his life, because there's so much shit going on in this world. It's crazy. So you have to admire me, right? Second of all, where I'm from, we taught believe half of what you see and none of what you heard. Mind your fucking business. I did 5 years in prison. You know how I survived in prison? Minding my motherfucking business.
So now he's beefed himself up to where he can really start talking bad now. The man is off the line. He, he's not in his face. So now he gonna tell him, curse him out, tell him mind his business and all this other stuff. I remember when Eligio changed that people were asking him about beating up women and stuff. And then a guy got online and got on one of his lives and said the exact same thing that Eligio keeps saying. Mind your business, no other man watches another man, no man do that. Look, number one, that's jail boy stuff. Okay, that's that stuff that come from prison, come from jail. Not prison, but jail life, period. Okay, the thug life. You don't go and talk about what another man doing. But do you know, and we have another society out here. We have the real society of people that don't go in and out of jail. And those people are people that's been in the military, people that will kill you. Okay, that man has no, I wouldn't put it past him if Eligio, if he had an opportunity to hurt him. It's a lot of men will kill Eligio for what he does to women. He keeps saying, I'm a real man. That right there in itself makes another man angry. How you gonna say you're a man but they're not? It's crazy. But you're a little boy. You got to beat up on women and stuff. Anytime somebody beats up on something uh, weaker than they are, you're not a man. A man doesn't do that. A man don't have to do that. And you're supposed to be some kind of guru and you're beating up on women and choking them out and treating them like they're another man. Go do that to another man. The only way Eligio would do that to another man if that he's one of the men over there with him. These guys have already allowed him to be above them, be stronger than them. They, even if they did get into a fight with him, they will let him win, most likely, because then, like somebody else said, those guys over there are most likely gay. We know most of them are gay, but the ones that are not gay, they are, you know. Anyways, let's hear the other part. Um, but Eligio, he's pushing it. That's what he don't understand. He keeps pushing it with his mouth, and somebody is going to get in touch with him, because that's what happens. You beating up on women, you got your child coming in, and you got your rubbing your child's foot on your penis while you're on video. You're doing a lot of stuff that men will kill you for. Real men will kill you for. Little boys, 35 years old, 38 years old, thinking he's some kind of man. Most men that I know don't go around saying, I'm a man. I'm a real man. Are you a real man? Are you a man? You a man, right? You a man. I don't hear men talk like that. Guys don't talk to each other like that. Unless you some old thug little boy that's out there, been in and out of jail, haven't grown up yet. That's
Okay,
all.
now I wanted to do a video, but get a video where I saw one of the newscasters talking about his record, but I couldn't find it. So, anyways, I found this article from the CBC News, and it basically, excuse me, speaks about who is Nature Boy. And this was done when the Kayla Reed thing, the girl from Canada or something, um, was there. And I don't want to go into her that part of the story because you guys already seen that. But it says that Eligio Bishop gave an interview from Costa Rica, and that was on March the 20th of 2017. And it says that, let's go down. It says, excuse me, Eligio Bishop is a former model, stripper, prostitute, and barber. These days, he's a self professed cult leader. His actual location in Costa Rica jungle is unknown, and so is the number of followers living with him.
What is known, however, are details of his checkered past and criminal record. It's also clear he has a full he has the full support of the 21-year-old Kayla Reed. Okay, I didn't want to go there. I want to go into his record. Okay, from stripper to cult leader. I mean, really, come on, guys. A man being called a prostitute, and he is some kind of guru, some kind of spiritual person that's supposed to be leading people from hell. I think he said that in his article. And when I get to it, hopefully I'll remember to read it. But, anyways, it says before he left for Costa Rica, 34-year-old Bishop had previous addresses in Atlanta and in New Jersey. Well, he always says in New York. He just said that in the video that he came from New York. Well, it's like people in Chicago, people from Indiana says they're from Chicago because it's something. It's like a rugged thing, a tough thing. You're how can I say you're not soft if you're soft if you're from Indiana, but you're not soft if you're from Chicago. It makes you hard. Same thing with New York. Makes you hard. Nobody wants to be from Jersey when you're trying to be hard anyway. So anyways, it says in 2009 he was arrested for forcible entry in Georgia. 2 years later, he faced charges of theft and was arrested for aggravated battery. No charges was laid in the latter incident. He was a model and an exotic entertainer, confessing in a Facebook video to have sex for money. Okay, let me do that over. He was a model and an exotic entertainer, confessing in a Facebook video to having sex for money. Prostitute. It's like, look at this guy. It's just, I can't believe he really, some people. Anyways, Bishop has been arrested several times, including a 2012 arrest for driving without a license. God, that was real hard, wasn't it? Okay, attempting to avoid furthering a life of crime, Bishop attended school to become a barber. He filed for a business license in 2014, opening his own shop in Georgia. He also claimed to have worked on the Monique Show. And so we know, well, we would never know the truth about that one because he claimed to be Father Tahuti and God and Jesus. Anyways, in the Facebook post from June 2016, nah, I don't want to go through all of that, but, oh, well, okay, I will. 2016, Bishop posed with a backpack writing, "The ascension journey has begun." He was heading to Honduras, urging commenters on the post to let him be their guide out of hell realm. Out of the hell realm. So you run around taking people out of hell, but you've been God. You having sex for money, dude. Been having sex for money. But first of all, what I noticed is that was when he was 34 years old, and that was 2017. So he's 38 now. He always says that he's been doing this for 5 years. He's been out in the jungle and all that other stuff for 5 years. Well, it looks like it's only been 4 years. Then, of course, what we're talking about is he claimed that he's been in prison for 5 years. And the thing that I noticed, guys, with these reportings, and it clicked on me, clicked in my mind that these news people, what they do is research your past. And there's nowhere in the world they're going to let a black man like this go by without finding his prison record. That's the reason they talking about his arrest record, because they want to get all the dirt they can to put in their article. But he wasn't in prison for 5 years. If he was in prison for 5 years, that would be the first thing they put on his list. Okay, so Eligio, stop it. Sit down somewhere. We already know you're not hard, and we know you haven't been in prison. Because if you were, you'd be a different kind of dude. Okay, you'd be a different kind of dude. Wouldn't be so scary. Anyways, that's what I've been noticing. I was thinking about a long time. It just don't add up. You go back into his life and all, you can pretty much see his life from, being in the barber shop, and then how many years he's been out in the jungle, well, in the Airbnbs. I think he spent, a couple of months in the jungle or something. I don't know. You guys know about that. But, the only thing that we don't really know of, but his brother told us. His brother told us that he's never been in prison. His brother told us that he'd been in and out of jail, but not any prison time. He said there was no prison time. And Eligio was very upset about his brother coming out with that interview. Okay? So, but one thing his brother also said was that he spent a couple of years, I think a year or something, I don't remember exact words, but it sounded like to me that, he was a kid, so he didn't really know the years, how many years that his brother had spent in a mental institution. And I mean, that's a big deal to be spending time in an institution. It's not like you go in an institution and you just sit around and talk about God and, get followers and all that other stuff. No, you're on medication, you're regulated, you're going to be, you do something crazy in there, they're going to do something crazy back to you, these kind of things. So, that's a lot of years. I mean, that even 1 year, 2 years, that's a lot out of somebody's life because you're being medicated that whole time. So he's been medicated. He's certifiable. They already said it. It's already there. But he wants to forget that. He don't talk about that. And in my mind, I believe when he talks about being locked away and locked up and being in prison, he's talking about his time in the mental institution. Anyway, guys, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Peace and